time where you need to hit the street all the time, under the rain, under the sun, under the hold on the hold up. You can sit at home and do the needful. Those your transport money, you convert them to data. Those your transport money, there are some places you want to go to in Lagos this day. Before you go and come back to your house, you have spent 3,000 naira. True of it. So sit down, use that 3,000, advertise it and push it and sponsor the advert on Facebook and on Instagram. 3,000 I will do so. Victor, with 3,000 I can advertise, push the advert. 2,000 go? With that slow, you see? It's as low 200 naira, you can push advert, sponsor advert. So you convert it to sponsorship and data, and then save your time, the stress. And that is why we are here today. Let's invite Victor. I want you to get ready. Let's invite him as he comes to the podium to take us today on how to advertise on the Instagram.
So how many of us were in class last week? Okay, 1, 2, 3, almost everybody. How many of us implemented what we learned from class last week? Okay, we are just gathering the knowledge, we are not using it. Okay. Okay, you've not been able to pay. Okay. Any other person? Has anybody implemented what they learned last week? Okay. We'll be able to look at how to also build an advertising funnel. How many of us have heard about sales funnel before? Conversion funnel? Anybody? So if there's time, I'll walk us through that today. Okay, today we're going to be seeing how to tell our business stories on Instagram. I hope Asaba and Enugu can hear me. Alright, so let's just go through this together. My name is Victor. For those who already know me, for those who don't know me, I help people understand how to use social media to promote their business. Okay, we understand that a lot of us use this platform already. Is there anybody here that is not on Facebook? I'm sure nobody. Is there anybody here that doesn't use WhatsApp? Nobody. So we already use this platform, but we just need to understand how to use it to get benefits and features for our businesses. Okay, if at any point you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be more than glad to take your questions and answer your questions. Okay, so in this session we are going to look at how to build your business on Instagram. We're also going to see how to find people who care about what you are selling, who care about what you're doing on Instagram. Then we'll also see how to showcase your business personality on Instagram. So how do you navigate your Instagram? Is anybody here familiar with Instagram? Anyone? Why don't we like using Instagram? Let me ask that question. You're not familiar with it. What's your own reason? Because of? Okay, so a lot of us are just not familiar with it. Okay. So how many of us have downloaded the Instagram app to our phone? You have the Instagram app on your phone? Anybody? Okay, almost everybody. You just don't get. Okay, so just go to Play Store and search for Instagram. So go to Play Store, search for Instagram, and you'll be able to download the Instagram. Now, when you download the Instagram, you're supposed to sign into an account. If you don't have an account, you can create an account. Alright, you can sign up for an account. Once you download the Instagram, you open it. The first page you would see is the page where you're supposed to sign in. If you don't have an account, then you see a button under that says sign up. Let me bring up that page so that for those who are not familiar with it would see it. Okay, so once you click on that sign up, it's just going to ask you for an email address or a phone number. You're supposed to create an account using your phone number or an email address. So once you put in that, it's going to ask you to also create a password. A password is something that you use to always access your account at any time. But once you're in, this is what you would see. This is what the Instagram interface looks like. So this is your profile page. On your profile page, you can put your information and a short bio, something about yourself. Then all the posts you have done on Instagram will also show on your profile page. Alright. After your profile page, we have the Instagram feed. The Instagram feed is where people go to, where your posts go to when you post on Instagram. So people that you follow, you get to see their posts on the Instagram feed. You keep scrolling there. This is where a lot of us spend our time, checking out different things and seeing what people are posting. Also, when you post, your post will show up on other people's Instagram feed. So you want to make sure you are posting so that you can engage with people. Then we have the search and the explore page. In case you need to look for particular items, in case you need to find particular businesses or particular people, you go to the search page where you type in what you are looking for here. So this is the search bar. But the posts under are posts that are trending around you, posts that people who you follow are also engaging with. You find all those kind of posts in the explore session. Okay, then finally you also have a business account. Now when you sign up on Instagram, by default Instagram creates a personal account for you, personal profile. But if you want to use that account for your business, then you need to switch that account to a business account. Unlike Facebook, where you can create business pages from inside your personal profile, on Instagram it's not the same way. On Instagram you have to create a separate account for your business. Okay, so for you to switch an existing account into a business account, you go to your profile, you click on this button, it brings you to your profile page. You see another button on the top right here. Once you click on that button, you find settings. Settings is the last button on that page. Once you click on settings, you would see another button that says accounts. When you click on accounts, go to the end of the page and you see a button in blue that says switch to a professional account. So under professional account, you get the option to create a business account or a creator's account. The difference between a business account and a creator's account is a business account is designed for businesses. You can get features that allows you to sell your product. But a creator account is designed for people who publish content. People like Lasisi Elenu, people like Taoma, these funny guys that will follow online. They are the ones that are referred to as creators. But for your own business, you have to choose the business account. Once you click on that, it's just going to ask you a few questions about your business and set up a profile for you. Do we understand what I just said? Okay, you have a question, sir. So what are you saying? Okay. Starting a business then. Do you still have access to that account? Can you still log into that account? Okay, so if you can log into that account, then you can check this process. Now, if you go to accounts, like I explained, you go to your profile. From your profile, you go to settings. Under settings, you click accounts. When you get to account and you see switch back to a personal profile or a personal account, then that means your account is already a business account. Do not switch it. If your account is already a business account, instead of saying switch to a business account, you see switch back to a personal account or remove professional tools, depending on the version of the app that you are using. I hope you understand what I just said. Does any other person have any question before I continue? Any questions? Okay, so let's move on. People come to Instagram to find and connect with the kind of things that they like. So you also need to find and connect with people as they explore their passion. People come to Instagram to search for different things: fashion items, real estate items, food items, different things, entertainment, follow different comedians and stuff like that. So you need to make sure you are also giving out content that relates to you and your business. Okay. It's also important to captivate your audience by sharing your unique business story. So let's see some of the things that you can do to help you share your unique business story. Before that, let me just give us a few statistics of how people use Instagram. 83% of people discover new products and services on Instagram. Okay, people come to Instagram to do product research, to find out what is trending and what they can, buy for themselves. People also do use Instagram to decide whether they want to buy a product or not. When you go on Instagram, you see different people talking about different products. So when you see pictures, when you see reviews about that product, that can help you decide if you should trust this business to buy from them, or just stay away from that business. So as a business person also, you need to understand all of these processes and find ways to leverage those moments to grow your business. Find people who care about what you do. It's also important to find people who are interested in what you do. This will bring me to the point to talk about buying followers. How many of us have heard about buying followers on Instagram? Anybody? Okay, so some people buy followers on Instagram actually, and most times that would not work for your business, because at the end of the day you are just packing together a group of people who don't know you, people who are not interested in what you are saying. So you have 10,000 followers, but at the end of the day you have 10,000 people that are not interested in what you're selling. There's no way you're going to make sales to those people, right? You just have them there as numbers, but at the end of the day it's not translating to sales for your business. So instead of paying money to buy followers, why not just invest that money to grow your audience organically or using ads? When you run ads, you can reach people that are most likely interested in what you're selling, because you can target specific people. If you were in class last week, I mentioned that you can target people based on 4 things: location, gender, who can tell me the remaining 2? Age, and what's the last one? Interest. Yes, age, gender, location, and interest. So once you reach those specific people, they are interested in what you are selling. So when they see your post, they can easily engage with it, unlike when you just gather random people and just make them follow your page. So you need to find people who actually care about what you do, who are passionate about what you do, and it will be easier for you to get engagement, which will later translate into sales. Okay, so how do you create a business personality on Instagram? This is also very important. What do you want people to think, or what do you want people to feel when they see your post? You need to be consistent with the way you post. Okay, not that today you are posting in yellow, next tomorrow you are posting in blue. You need to have a constant color. If you see an MTN advert anywhere in the world, you will know this is an MTN advert. If you see a Pepsi advert anywhere in the world, you will just know that this is a Pepsi advert. So when people see you, would they be able to identify you? Because that is what also helps to build your brand over time. That is what helps you to build your brand over time. People need to know that this is you, and people need to know what to expect from you over time. So you need to have a signature for your business. Also, if your business had a personality, what would it be like? Is it going to be a funny personality? Is it going to be a very serious personality? Is it going to be always straight to the point personality? You need to find a line and always stay on that line so that people can identify you easily when they see you. For those who follow popular brands online, I don't know if you follow comedians, but there's this girl called Taoma on Instagram. Anytime you watch her video, there must be a slap. For those who follow her, that is her own signature. So people who enjoy those kind of stories would always go to her page to find more engaging content from her. Okay, so what are the characteristics of your business? You need to define that. What are the colors you want to be using? How do you want your pictures to look like? How do you want your videos to look like? All of those things you need to decide. Okay, I already taught us how to set up an account. So this is the page I was looking for earlier. This is the page where you either log in. This is where you log in. If you have an account already, just type in your phone number and your password and you'll be able to log in. But if you don't have an account already, then come here to click on the sign up button. When you click on sign up, it's going to ask you to provide a phone number or email, and also provide a password. For you that you're trying to access your account, there's an option for forgot password. If you have forgotten your password, you can just click on it and it will send you a code via SMS. Okay, any questions from Enugu, any questions from Asaba? Okay guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask so that we can all learn and gain from this session together. Okay, so let's look at how to get started on Instagram. First and foremost, it's important to create a memorable handle. Create an handle that people can easily remember. Okay, some names are good in your language, but if you translate it to English, it might not sound very good. So you need to make sure that when you're creating a business name, you need to create a name that people can easily remember and people can easily search for. So make sure you create a memorable handle, and also make sure that your handle reflects your business. So if you look at this example, for instance, Tasty Creamery, you would know that this is a food or something related to food business. All right. If you're a real estate business, then you need to also show in your name that this is what you do. If you're a fashion business, let it also tell in your name that this is what you do. All right. Also makes sense to add pictures to your profile, branded pictures. If you have a business logo, you can use your business logo on your display picture, which is this picture. If you don't have a business logo, you can also use a picture of your product, like this business is using. You can use a picture of your product so that people can see what your business is about when they come to your page. If you have a website also, it makes sense to put a link to your website so that people can just click on that link and go find more information about your business. If you don't have a website, you could put a link to your WhatsApp. For those who were in class, did we talk about WhatsApp last week? Okay, no. I'll also try and cover on that. There's the WhatsApp business app that you can use to run your business efficiently. So if you download the WhatsApp business app, it also comes with a link. I remember sharing the link last week, wa.me. Yes, so how to create the WhatsApp link. I mentioned it last week. wa.me/234, then your phone number, right? Your phone number will not have the first zero. wa.me/23407, whatever your phone number is, okay? The thing just for you is if you post that link anywhere, if you can send it to somebody via SMS, you can put it on your Facebook. Once people click on that link, if they have WhatsApp installed on their phone, it automatically opens WhatsApp on their phone and starts a conversation with you. All they just need to do is type a message and send it to you. So why that is useful is before people will say call this number, you put a post on Facebook and you write your phone number there, call this number on WhatsApp to place your order. What you can just do is for somebody who sees that they need to first write your phone number down somewhere, then type it on their phone, save it to their phone, then go to WhatsApp to send you a message. That's a lot of process, that's a lot of steps. But if you use your link, the person can just click on that link right there on Facebook, and it brings up WhatsApp on their phone automatically, and they can send you a message. So you can put that link also on your Instagram. Once you have done that, just put it on your Instagram so that people can also click on it on Instagram and come to start a conversation with you on WhatsApp to conclude the business. How do you pick this Instagram link? So on your profile, if you click on that edit profile, like I said, you will see a box that says put your website link. So that is where you put this wa.me/WhatsApp. So Instagram is also a place for consistency. You can't make it on Instagram if you are not consistent. What does consistent means? You post today, the next time you remember to post is maybe 2 weeks later. A lot of people have forgotten you because constantly people get different posts. So if your own post is not on that queue, they will forget you and just move on to the next available person. So you need to be consistent on Instagram. You need to have a plan. So what you can do is maybe on a Saturday or on a Sunday, any day you have the time, you can sit down and say, okay, for next week, this is everything I want to plan. This is what I want to post. Rather, you plan everything you want to post. So on Monday, I'll post about our land in Enugu. On Tuesday, I'll still continue about the land in Enugu. I'll post about the benefits of the land in Enugu. On Wednesday, I might want to post about the payment plans available for that same land in Enugu. Then on Friday, I can post if I have testimonials of people that have bought from me before. On Thursday, I might post the testimonials of those people. And on Friday, because I know that, okay, I have plenty of people who have bought from me, I want to continue again with the testimonials. So you sit down like that and plan everything. So it becomes easier for you. What a lot of people experience is on the day you want to post, maybe on Monday morning when you want to post, say, okay, let me start thinking of what to post. But before you know it, you have to do so many other things. You have to go out to a meeting, you have to attend to your children. Before you know, you have forgotten about what you want to post on Instagram. But once you already have a plan, when it's time for you to post, you just go back to that thing you have planned, just pick it up and post it, all right? So it makes sense to sit down and plan ahead. Then the next week, you can say, okay, let me focus on our land in Asaba. On Monday, you put the same process. On Monday, you put a picture of the land, talk about the features of the land. On Tuesday, you talk about the benefits of buying the land from you. On Wednesday, you talk about the payment plans that are available, explain the payment options that are available. On Thursday, you talk about customers' testimonials. On Friday, continue with testimonials. Then, like that. Just make sure you have a plan for everything you want to post per day. Again, you don't have to post everything in one single day. Right? That's why I gave us that breakdown, that you can break those things into 5 different series and post one part of the series day 1, post another part day 2. That can also help you keep your page engaging and have content always going out on your page. This same principle also applies to Facebook, also applies to your WhatsApp status. Okay, so on Monday you post something about the land on your WhatsApp status, post the same thing on Facebook, post the same thing on Instagram. On Tuesday you post the same thing on like that. That helps you to stay consistent across board. And also make sure you have you have a standard for posting. You have the same colors. Okay, it might not be one single color, but make sure you have a set of colors that you would always use. If you are the kind of person that uses Instagram filters, make sure you stay consistent to the kind of filters that you also use. All right, so create content consistently. This is very, very key. It's very important that you do this consistently. Don't show up today and the next time we'll see you maybe 2 weeks later or 3 months later when you remember that you have Instagram on your phone. Okay, you also need to be very authentic. Very key to be original. Be yourself. Funny thing is, what is working for business A? There's no formula to this, social media marketing. If one business might try something that works for them, if you try that same thing, you might not get the same result that they got, because one, your audience is different. Two, the kind of people that interact with your page are also different. The kind of things they come there to look for are different. So you don't need to copy other people. Just be yourself and be authentic. Show yourself. Let people know that this is you. Let people know. People like to relate with people actually. Once they know that this is the person behind this business, it becomes easier for them to trust that business, right? I have anybody like that. That's why you see some brands who use celebrities' picture. So if you go to the Wacth market, for instance, now you see one woman selling turkey that is using one maybe Wizkid or Funke Akindele's picture. People like to relate with people. There's a way our brain reacts to that. So be yourself, put yourself out there, and it will be easier for people to engage with your brand. Okay, so let us see how to create content on Instagram. Instagram has a lot of inbuilt features that makes it easier for you to post on Instagram. If you go to your profile, your home page on Instagram, you would see this camera button on the top right. That allows you to, once you click on it, you'll be able to launch your gallery. So on your gallery, you either take a picture or you slide up to find pictures that you already have saved on your phone. So you can also easily just post that. Then we have different kind of filters that can help you, achieve more. Pictures and videos does not have to be ad. You can use your phone. Some people will say, it's because I don't have professional camera, that's why I'm not taking pictures of my product. You can start with your phone. You just look for proper lighting, look for good angles, and just take those pictures and post them online. Look at the background. Also make sure that your background is clear when you're taking pictures. If you look at this particular picture, for example, we don't really know what the guy is trying to show us. Is it the cable? Is it the thing behind the cable? There's so many things that are causing distraction, so you need to pay attention to that. Also make sure that your colors are balanced. Color combination is very important on Instagram. You don't want to post different colors that are causing damages to people's eye. So you want to make sure that you're using contrasting colors for your post. Also find cool patterns. Patterns are also important on Instagram. Another thing that is important is also the light. Make sure that there's proper light showing on the product you're trying to show us. There's no point showing us darkness, except maybe you're trying to sell darkness to us, which I know some people will not buy. So pay attention to your light. Sunlight is actually a very good source of light for any product you want to showcase. So make sure there's proper light. Make sure the things that you want to show are showing in that picture frame. You can post behind the scene pictures like Mr. Dixon did just now. He showed us a picture of when Caterpillar was clearing the land. People like to relate with people, like I said. People also like when you tell them a story. So you want to show people different stages. It's not necessarily the ready-made products that you bring to the public. You want to show people how you are creating those products. If you are going for a meeting where you're going to be discussing the next land you want to sell, you might want to take a picture in that meeting, if it's possible, and just share it. Let people know that, okay, we are bringing up a new product for you guys. A new land will be coming up for sale. And this was the negotiation meeting, okay? Behind the scene pictures, it's not only ready-made pictures that people want to see. People want to follow your story. If you are a cake business, for instance, when you are mixing your flour and the egg and everything that you are mixing to make your cake, you might want to take a picture or a video of those moments and also share it online. Let people follow you through the process. That's what Instagram is about. Instagram is about engagement. So you can see different creation pictures. This lady is making a dress. She has a picture of her making the dress before the dress is ready, and that can be a content for our page. For your own for the real estate business, for instance, when they are doing perimeter fencing, if you have pictures of that, you can show people that, because one of the benefits you are selling is perimeter fencing. So if you have a behind the scene picture of when the land was without fence, the process of when the fencing was being done, then the last stage is when the fencing is ready. You can show those 3 different pictures and tell your story like that. All right, so if you have any questions, please ask. Instagram stories is also very important. Instagram stories also help you to engage with people. Instagram story is just like WhatsApp status. How many of us use WhatsApp status? Almost everybody here, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is a picture of your profile. Now you can see this company decided to use the same name as both their business name and their username. The only difference between your business name and your username is your business name will show on the top boldly so that people can see it, but your username is the @. Now the difference is this: there can be two businesses on Instagram that are using that same business name, but that username is unique to only you. So if people want to, if I go on Facebook for instance and I type Solomon Monday, you will see like 10-20 different accounts that are Solomon Monday. Sometimes the way you identify the person you are looking for is when you now view their profile picture. You start viewing profile pictures to see who is that particular person. But if you have that person's username, once you type that username, it's only one account that will come up, because the username is unique to one account. No other person can use the same username as you, but they can use the same name as you. Do you understand the difference? Your post, this is what they see. They see your username. This is your handle, right? You can see that there's no space in between this one. So this is what they see. They see your handle, they see the picture that you're sharing, the content that you're sharing, and they see your caption. This place is called caption. Caption is what you type alongside the picture or the video that you're sharing. So how do you come up with very good captions that can help you gain attention? Okay, so you can tell a story in your caption. Tell a story about how somebody bought land in 1952, and today they are benefiting from that land. And just make sure you also advise somebody, buy your own land today, so that 20 years later you also be benefiting from that land. Tell a story, but make sure that that story relates to your product and the image you have posted. Right? Do you understand that? Then you can also use emojis. Emojis are important. Emojis are colorful and exciting, so it catches attention. People easily see emojis in your post. So make sure you use different emojis in between your posts to just help them stay engaging and capturing. All those smiling faces, those smileys. If you're chatting on WhatsApp, if you click on that, there's the button on the left. Those things, yes. So you use them also on Instagram. You can also decide to list your product, list the benefit of that product in your caption so that people can also get more information. You can decide to ask a question. Okay, if you want to buy a land today, what are the things that you will consider? Let people comment and share their experiences. Have you ever been swindled by a monile before when you bought the land? Let people engage on your comments. So when they engage on your comment, you can now follow up with them and say, okay, if you buy properties from us, we make sure you don't have any monile wahala and stuff like that. Have you bought the land before that didn't have perimeter fencing? What were the issues that you had? People can also share their experiences, and you can also use that to follow up with them. So different ideas that you can experiment. You also need to use hashtags. Hashtags are really, really important. Now let me explain how to use an hashtag for us. I see a lot of people, you just use it because they said you have to use it. Don't use it because you have to use it. Use it because you know what you're doing and you're trying to get a particular result from using it. Okay? You're asking a question. You don't understand hashtags. So what hashtags does for you is help you to get visibility. On Facebook, on Instagram, when you post, it's people that are following you, people that are your friends that will see what you post, right? On Facebook, if you put a post on your Facebook account, it's only your friends that can see that thing that you have posted. Except when your own friends also share it to their own timeline, then their own friends can also see it. But on the first level, it's just you and your friends interacting. It's the same way also on Instagram. But when you use hashtags on posts on Instagram, when people come to search, like I mentioned earlier, people come to search on Instagram. Now, if you are looking for a dry cleaning service in your area, for instance, and you want to search, how would you search? What will you type online to find a dry cleaning service? Right? Dry cleaning service. Dry cleaning service in Okota. Dry cleaner in Okota. So those are the kind of things that you should use as your hashtags. The purpose of hashtag is to make your post show up when somebody is searching. You understand? Hashtag allows your post to show up. People that are not following you, people that don't know you before, when they go on Instagram to search for something, if you have used that hashtag on your post will show up when that person searches for that thing. So if you're thinking of how to create hashtags for your brand, think of how people out there will be searching for your products. Alright? So, like we just said, if you are looking for a dry cleaning service, most likely you want to type dry cleaning service in Okota, or dry cleaning service, or dry cleaner, or laundryman. You see the variations, or washerman for some other set of people, or where to clean my clothes in Lagos, stuff like that. So those are the kind of things that you should make an hashtag. Hashtag basically means put the hash sign in front of those set of words without space in between the words. Put this hash sign in front of the words. So somebody that wants to find information about new baby, the person will go online and say how to bathe a new baby, how to wear diapers for a new baby, how to make new baby food, stuff like that. So you see that new baby is always showing. So anytime somebody searches anything about new baby, because you have used new baby in your hashtags, your post would show up in the search feed. Do we understand that? Do we understand how to use hashtag now? Now I also see a lot of people that they'll say this hashtag is popular on Instagram, go and use it. It doesn't make sense if it's not relevant to your business. So if I'm searching for new baby on Instagram and your own post about real estate is showing on my new baby search feed, would I pay attention to it? Because it's not relevant to what I'm looking for at that time. Alright? So it doesn't make sense to just say, because this hashtag, everybody's using it, let me also use it. Right? So you need to create hashtag based on what you think people will be searching for when they are looking for your product. So who can come up with examples of what we can use as a real estate business? So when people want to buy land, if you want to buy land online now and you need to get information, what will you type? Buy land in Asaba, right? How to buy land in Asaba. Where to buy land in Asaba. Land with perimeter fencing offers, stuff like that. So you can now choose words from inside those sentences that you have created and just make hashtags with them. Just add this hash in front of it and it becomes an hashtag. Remember that there's no space in between the words. So if you are using 10 words, so when you are posting on Instagram, once you post your picture, the next thing is you type your caption. That is where you type, this is land in Asaba available for sale, contact me to buy. Immediately that same box, you can just click on enter and put in your hashtags also. You can type multiple hashtags, but it also makes sense to make sure that you're using relevant hashtags. Like I said, somebody that is searching for food would not want to be seeing real estate properties. So if you go and use food hashtags, for instance, in your real estate post, what it means is your post will show up when somebody is searching for food, but that person might not be looking for real estate, so it's not going to pay attention, and it might even be a turn off for that person. Like, why are you always disturbing me? Why are you always showing up when I'm not looking for you? That can also be a turn off. So you want to make sure you balance the way you use your hashtags. Make sure you're using relevant hashtags. This is what Instagram opens up on your page. So sorry, that's my phone for you. So when you click on no, this is what other people have posted on Instagram. Okay, so let me so you see this plus sign. Let's just focus, forget the distractions. See this plus sign. Once you click on the plus sign, it will open your gallery and you can pick a picture, right? So this picture has been selected. If I don't want to use this picture, I can scroll and find the picture that I want to use, but let me just use this picture. Then you click on next. Once you have selected a picture that you want to use, so you can also use multiple pictures. You can post up to 10 pictures or videos at the same time. On one single post, you can post up to 10 pictures. So if you want to post up to 10 pictures, you see this small button here. You click on it, and it will allow you to select multiple pictures. So I select this, and I have 3 pictures posted. Once you're done selecting pictures or videos, once you're done selecting, you click on next, right? So click on next. On the next page, it's going to ask you to use filters. Instagram has filters. So depending, you can decide to slide through the list and find a particular filter that you would like to use. But if you don't want to use a filter, or if you're done selecting your filters, you can click on next again. Alright, so your own app did not show us filters because, like I said, your app is not updated. So you see this place. Who can see what is written there? Write a caption. write a caption. Write a caption. So that is where you type in the caption. Remember we said you can tell a story with your caption, you can list your product with your caption, and different things. Then you can also put your hashtags on your caption. So let me just say this is just a test post. Okay, so once you're done typing your captions, you click on, you want to put an hashtag, say hashtag. This is what Instagram opens up on your page. So sorry, that's my phone for you. So when you click on no, this is what other people have posted on Instagram. Okay, so let me just, so you see this plus sign, let's just focus, forget the distractions. See this plus sign, once you click on the plus sign, it's open your gallery and you can pick a picture, right? So this picture has been selected. If I don't want to use this picture, I can scroll and find the picture that I want to use, but let me just use this picture. Then you click on next. Once you have selected a picture that you want to use, so you can also use multiple pictures. You can post up to 10 pictures or videos at the same time. On one single post, you can post up to 10 pictures. So if you want to post up to 10 pictures, you see this small button here. You click on it, and it will allow you to select multiple pictures. So I select this, and I have 3 pictures posted. Once you're done selecting pictures or videos, once you're done selecting, you click on next, right? So click on next. On the next page, it's going to ask you to use filters. Instagram has filters. So depending, you can decide to slide through the list and find a particular filter that you would like to use. But if you don't want to use a filter, or if you're done selecting your filters, you can click on next again. Alright, so your own app did not show us filters because, like I said, your app is not updated. So you see this place. Who can see what is written there? Write a caption. Write a caption. Write a caption. So that is where you type in the caption. Remember we said you can tell a story with your caption, you can list your product with your caption, and different things. Then you can also put your hashtags on your caption. So let me just say this is just a test post. Okay, so once you're done typing your captions, you click on, you want to put an hashtag, say hashtag. This is what Instagram opens up on your page. So sorry, that's my phone for you. So when you click on no, this is what other people have posted on Instagram. Okay, so let me just, so you see this plus sign, let's just focus, forget the distractions. See this plus sign, once you click on the plus sign, it's open your gallery and you can pick a picture, right? So this picture has been selected. If I don't want to use this picture, I can scroll and find the picture that I want to use. But let me just use this picture. Then you click on next. Once you have selected the picture that you want to use, so you can also use multiple pictures. You can post up to 10 pictures or videos at the same time. On one single post, you can post up to 10 pictures. So if you want to post up to 10 pictures, you see this small button here. You click on it, and it will allow you to select multiple pictures. So I select this, and I have 3 pictures posted. Once you're done selecting pictures or videos, once you're done selecting, you click on next, right? So click on next. On the next page, it's going to ask you to use filters. Instagram has filters. So depending, you can decide to slide through the list and find a particular filter that you would like to use. But if you don't want to use a filter, or if you're done selecting your filters, you can click on next again. Alright, so your own app did not show us filters because, like I said, your app is not updated. So you see this place. Who can see what is written there? Write a caption. Write a caption. Write a caption. So that is where you type in the caption. Remember we said you can tell a story with your caption, you can list your product with your caption, and different things. Then you can also put your hashtags on your caption. So let me just say this is just a test post. Okay, so once you're done typing your captions, you click on, you want to put an hashtag, say hashtag. This is what Instagram opens up on your page. So sorry, that's my phone for you. So when you click on no, this is what other people have posted on Instagram. Okay, so let me just, so you see this plus sign. Let's just focus, forget the distractions. See this plus sign. Once you click on the plus sign, it's open your gallery and you can pick a picture, right? So this picture has been selected. If I don't want to use this picture, I can scroll and find the picture that I want to use. But let me just use this picture. Then you click on next. Once you have selected the picture that you want to use, so you can also use multiple pictures. You can post up to 10 pictures or videos at the same time. On one single post, you can post up to 10 pictures. So if you want to post up to 10 pictures, you see this small button here. You click on it and it will allow you to select multiple pictures. So I select this, and I have 3 pictures posted. Once you're done selecting pictures or videos, once you're done selecting, you click on next, right? So click on next. On the next page, it's going to ask you to use filters. Instagram has filters. So depending, you can decide to slide through the list and find a particular filter that you would like to use. But if you don't want to use a filter, or if you're done selecting your filters, you can click on next again. All right, so your own app did not show us filters because, like I said, your app is not updated. So you see this place. Who can see what is written there? Write a caption. Write a caption. Write a caption. So that is where you type in the caption. Remember, we said you can tell a story with your caption, you can list your product with your caption, and different things. Then you can also put your hashtags on your caption. So let me just say, this is just a test post. Okay. So once you're done typing your captions, you click on, you want to put an hashtag, say hashtag. This is what Instagram opens up on your page. So sorry, that's my phone for you. So when you click on no, this is what other people have posted on Instagram. Okay, so let me just, so you see this plus sign. Let's just focus, forget the distractions. See this plus sign. Once you click on the plus sign, it's open your gallery and you can pick a picture, right? So this picture has been selected. If I don't want to use this picture, I can scroll and find the picture that I want to use. But let me just use this picture. Then you click on next. Once you have selected the picture that you want to use, so you can also use multiple pictures. You can post up to 10 pictures or videos at the same time. On one single post, you can post up to 10 pictures. So if you want to post up to 10 pictures, you see this small button here. You click on it and it will allow you to select multiple pictures. So I select this, and I have 3 pictures posted. Once you're done selecting pictures or videos, once you're done selecting, you click on next, right? So click on next. On the next page, it's going to ask you to use filters. Instagram has filters. So depending, you can decide to slide through the list and find a particular filter that you would like to use. But if you don't want to use a filter, or if you're done selecting your filters, you can click on next again. All right, so your own app did not show us filters because, like I said, your app is not updated. So you see this place. Who can see what is written there? Write a caption. Write a caption. Write a caption. So that is where you type in the caption. Remember, we said you can tell a story with your caption, you can list your product with your caption, and different things. Then you can also put your hashtags on your caption. So let me just say, this is just a test post. Okay. So once you're done typing your captions, you click on, you want to put an hashtag, say hashtag. This is what Instagram opens up on your page. So sorry, that's my phone for you. So when you click on no, this is what other people have posted on Instagram. Okay, so let me just, so you see this plus sign. Let's just focus, forget the distractions. See this plus sign. Once you click on the plus sign, it's open your gallery and you can pick a picture, right? So this picture has been selected. If I don't want to use this picture, I can scroll and find the picture that I want to use. But let me just use this picture. Then you click on next. Once you have selected the picture that you want to use, so you can also use multiple pictures. You can post up to 10 pictures or videos at the same time. On one single post, you can post up to 10 pictures. So if you want to post up to 10 pictures, you see this small button here. You click on it and it will allow you to select multiple pictures. So I select this, and I have 3 pictures posted. Once you're done selecting pictures or videos, once you're done selecting, you click on next, right? So click on next. On the next page, it's going to ask you to use filters. Instagram has filters. So depending, you can decide to slide through the list and find a particular filter that you would like to use. But if you don't want to use a filter, or if you're done selecting your filters, you can click on next again. Alright, so your own app did not show us filters because, like I said, your app is not updated. So you see this place. Who can see what is written there? Write a caption. Write a caption. Write a caption. So that is where you type in the caption. Remember, we said you can tell a story with your caption, you can list your product with your caption, and different things. Then you can also put your hashtags on your caption. So let me just say, this is just a test post. Okay. So once you're done typing your captions, you click on, you want to put an hashtag, say hashtag. This is what Instagram opens up on your page. So sorry, that's my phone for you. So when you click on no, this is what other people have posted on Instagram. Okay, so let me just, so you see this plus sign. Let's just focus, forget the distractions. See this plus sign. Once you click on the plus sign, it's open your gallery and you can pick a picture, right? So this picture has been selected. If I don't want to use this picture, I can scroll and find the picture that I want to use. But let me just use this picture. Then you click on next. Once you have selected a picture that you want to use, so you can also use multiple pictures. You can post up to 10 pictures or videos at the same time. On one single post, you can post up to 10 pictures. So if you want to post up to 10 pictures, you see this small button here. You click on it, and it will allow you to select multiple pictures. So I select this, and I have 3 pictures posted. Once you're done selecting pictures or videos, once you're done selecting, you click on next, right? So click on next. On the next page, it's going to ask you to use filters. Instagram has filters. So depending, you can decide to slide through the list and find a particular filter that you would like to use. But if you don't want to use a filter, or if you're done selecting your filters, you can click on next again. Alright, so your own app did not show us filters because, like I said, your app is not updated. So you see this place. Who can see what is written there? Write a caption. Write a caption. Write a caption. So that is where you type in the caption. Remember, we said you can tell a story with your caption, you can list your product with your caption, and different things. Then you can also put your hashtags on your caption. So let me just say, this is just a test post. Okay. So once you're done typing your captions, you click on, you want to put an hashtag, say hashtag. This is what Instagram opens up on your page. So sorry, that's my phone for you. So when you click on no, this is what other people have posted on Instagram. Okay, so let me just, so you see this plus sign. Let's just focus, forget the distractions. See this plus sign. Once you click on the plus sign, it's open your gallery and you can pick a picture, right? So this picture has been selected. If I don't want to use this picture, I can scroll and find the picture that I want to use. But let me just use this picture. Then you click on next. Once you have selected a picture that you want to use, so you can also use multiple pictures. You can post up to 10 pictures or videos at the same time. On one single post, you can post up to 10 pictures. So if you want to post up to 10 pictures, you see this small button here. You click on it, and it will allow you to select multiple pictures. So I select this, and I have 3 pictures posted. Once you're done selecting pictures or videos, once you're done selecting, you click on next, right? So click on next. On the next page, it's going to ask you to use filters. Instagram has filters. So depending, you can decide to slide through the list and find a particular filter that you would like to use. But if you don't want to use a filter, or if you're done selecting your filters, you can click on next again. Alright, so your own app did not show us filters because, like I said, your app is not updated. So you see this place. Who can see what is written there? Write a caption. Write a caption. Write a caption. So that is where you type in the caption. Remember, we said you can tell a story with your caption, you can list your product with your caption, and different things. Then you can also put your hashtags on your caption. So let me just say, this is just a test post. Okay, so once you're done typing your captions, you click on, you want to put an hashtag, say hashtag. This is what Instagram opens up on your page. So sorry, that's my phone for you. So when you click on no, this is what other people have posted on Instagram. Okay, so let me just, so you see this plus sign. Let's just focus. Forget the distractions. See this plus sign. Once you click on the plus sign, it open your gallery, and you can pick a picture, right? So this picture has been selected. If I don't want to use this picture, I can scroll and find the picture that I want to use. But let me just use this picture. Then you click on next. Once you have selected a picture that you want to use, so you can also use multiple pictures. You can post up to 10 pictures or videos at the same time. On one single post, you can post up to 10 pictures. So if you want to post up to 10 pictures, you see this small button here. You click on it, and it will allow you to select multiple pictures. So I select this, and I have 3 pictures posted. Once you're done selecting pictures or videos, once you're done selecting, you click on next, right? So click on next. On the next page, it's going to ask you to use filters. Instagram has filters. So depending, you can decide to slide through the list and find a particular filter that you would like to use. But if you don't want to use a filter, or if you're done selecting your filters, you can click on next again. All right, so your own app did not show us filters because, like I said, your app is not updated. So you see this place. Who can see what is written there? Write a caption. Write a caption. Write a caption. So that is where you type in the caption. Remember, we said you can tell a story with your caption, you can list your product with your caption, and different things. Then you can also put your hashtags on your caption. So let me just say, this is just a test post. Okay, so once you're done typing your captions, you click on, you want to put an hashtag, say hashtag this is what Instagram opens up on your page. So sorry, that's my phone for you. So when you click on no, this is what other people have posted on Instagram. Okay, so let me just, so you see this plus sign. Let's just focus. Forget the distractions. You see this plus sign. Once you click on the plus sign, it's open your gallery, and you can pick a picture, right? So this picture has been selected. If I don't want to use this picture, I can scroll and find the picture that I want to use. But let me just use this picture. Then you click on next. Once you have selected a picture that you want to use, so you can also use multiple pictures. You can post up to 10 pictures or videos at the same time. On one single post, you can post up to 10 pictures. So if you want to post up to 10 pictures, you see this small button here. You click on it, and it will allow you to select multiple pictures. So I select this, and I have 3 pictures posted. Once you're done selecting pictures or videos, once you're done selecting, you click on next, right? So click on next. On the next page, it's going to ask you to use filters. Instagram has filters. So depending, you can decide to slide through the list and find a particular filter that you would like to use. But if you don't want to use a filter, or if you're done selecting your filters, you can click on next again. All right, so your own app did not show us filters because, like I said, your app is not updated. So you see this place. Who can see what is written there? Write a caption. Write a caption. Write a caption. So that is where you type in the caption. Remember, we said you can tell a story with your caption, you can list your product with your caption, and different things. Then you can also put your hashtags on your caption. So let me just say, this is just a test post. Okay, so once you're done typing your captions, you click on, you want to put an hashtag, say hashtag class. So when you're typing your hashtags, once you type a letter that you want to use, you will see popular hashtag that has those things also showing. They will pop up automatically, so you can see how many posts you are using that same hashtag. So let me say real estate, for instance. Real. So you can see real estate, there's hashtag real estate, there's hashtag real estate agent, there's hashtag real estate investing, there's hashtag real estate investor. So you can see the different hashtags that are related to real estate. So I can decide to choose any ones from this list. Remember, I also said you can use multiple hashtags. So far they are relevant to what you are posting. So you can select multiple hashtags. If you have the hashtags you want to use particularly, then you can finish typing what you want to type. But for the sake of this class, I'm just going to pick randomly from here. So once you click one, you type again real estate. It will bring up the other hashtags. Then you can keep selecting until you're done selecting. Okay, and then put the hash sign. So multiple hashtags. Then underneath your caption box, you see a product that say a box that says tag people. Can we tag people? So you might decide to tag somebody that that you are featuring on that post. For this example, I can decide to tag CPLAT because I'm working for CPLAT. I'm selling on behalf of CPLAT. So you can decide to tag. It's optional. It's not compulsory that you tag somebody, but those options are available to you to use. Then you can also add a location. So if you're talking about a land in Enugu, for instance, then you might want to put Enugu. But this location actually works with locality. If you're trying to reach people who are in Lagos, then you want to put that you want to put Lagos here so that the post will show more to people who are in Lagos. The fact that you are selling a land in Enugu does not mean you must only sell to people who are living in Enugu. All right. So this location is location of people where you want to see that post. If you are living in Okota, for instance, that you want to reach more people in Okota instead of the whole of Lagos, you can decide to put Okota there, or Alimosho local government, or anywhere that you find. Okay. Some people use this location to just show off. Some people use the location to show you that I'm in Dubai, even though they are in Ikotu Egbe or Abaronje somewhere. They will post when they are posting. They will put Dubai under. But the way Instagram works with location is, if you have chosen that you are in a particular area, that your post will show more to people who are around you in that vicinity. So if you use Dubai, for instance, when you're not in Dubai, then you are telling Instagram that you want your post to show more to people in Dubai, which might not be relevant to what you are posting. But because of show off and shakara, a lot of us use it wrongly. But the way it works is it helps. So remember I said something about search and explore. If you click on search, all those posts that you see are posts that are made by people that are around you. So they could be people that are following you, or people that are just in the area where you are also. Do we understand that? So when you're using location, make sure you use location the right way, not just for show off. Once you add a location, if I click on location, for instance, it will pick all the locations that I have been in recent time. So you can see Lagos, Festac Town, Agor Palace Way. Because I'm in Okota now, I can see Agor Palace Way. If you don't want to choose any of these locations, then you can just type your own location that you want. This is where people go and type Dubai or UK or all of those funny things that people do. Okay, but because you are a business person and because you want to get results, it makes sense to use a location that is relevant to the people that you are looking for. So if you are looking for people in Lagos, then put Lagos. If you are looking for people in Ikeja, put Ikeja. If you are looking for people in VI, put VI also. So I'm just going to use Lagos, Nigeria, and we can move on. Then you see a button that says share to Facebook. If your Facebook page and your Instagram page is connected, then I can just click on this. What that means is this post also, as it's showing on Instagram, would also go and show on my Facebook page. All right. So once you're done with that, you just click on share, and you'll be able to post. It's called the customer journey. It's different names for different people. Some people call it conversion funnel. Some people call it different things. So what it basically means is, before somebody decides to buy from you, there's a series of things they need to do personally before they are ready to buy. I would share a brief example with us. So let's take Ikotu market for instance. Would you just wake up from your house one morning and say, I'm going to the market, if you don't want to buy anything? Right? It's not possible. People that go to Ikotu market are people that are going to look for something. At the back of their mind, they know what they are going to look for. In digital marketing, we call that purchase intent. They have the intention to buy. Even if they are not buying then, they just want to go and know the price, so that when they are ready to buy, they they will be ready. But for social media, for digital marketing, it's not always like that. For places like Jumia.com, all these e-commerce websites, people who go there are also going to look for something. They have the intention to buy. But people who come to Facebook and Instagram, they didn't come there to buy. That's the truth. They came there to socialize. They came there to see what their friends are posting, what their family members are posting, what their church members are posting. And in the process of that, you as a business person get to show them what you're trying to sell to them. You need to understand that because they don't have the intention to buy, when they see your post, they will not immediately just bring out their ATM card and say, I want to buy. So you have to understand that there's a journey. At some point, they just want more information. They just want to know, okay, what are you talking about? What are the benefits of this thing? Why would this thing benefit me if I buy it? Okay, if I decide to buy, what options are available for me? Do I have to pay at once, or can I pay small over time? So that is what makes the customer journey. The customer journey is broken down into 4 stages. We have the awareness stage. Awareness is where they are just meeting you. They just saw your post. This thing might be nice. Okay, let me pay more attention to this person. At that stage, you want to be providing that person information, general information about what you're trying to sell. Because again, that is what that person needs. If you want to buy a phone now, for those who are tech savvy, you probably go online and search Techno F9 or Infinix H2, whatever the phone is. At that point, you just want to see the benefit of that phone. You want to see the battery life. Does the battery last? You want to see the camera option. Is the camera good? You want to see the design of the phone. You are not bothering about price at that point. Okay? So it's on the next stage. After awareness, there's a stage of consideration. Okay, I have decided that I want to buy this thing, but let me just know what other things I need to need. At that point, you start thinking of price. How much is this thing? Can I afford it? At that point, you start thinking of the colors that are available. Is it only watercolor that is available? I don't like watercolor. Do you have blue? Do you have yellow? Those are the kind of questions you ask when you are considering to buy a product. Then at that point, as a business person, you want to show that person why they should buy from you instead of the next person, because that is why you're there. You're trying to get their attention. Okay? Again, all of these things work hand in hand. So take for instance, you as a buyer, at the point where you go to look for information, you meet a particular person that gives you all the information that you need, right? So you go to an Ikotu market, for instance, you're looking for the product, you finally find that product in one particular shop, and you ask the man question, everything you need to know about that product. The man answers you well. You go home. On the day that you're ready to buy, where will you most likely go back to? Right? So you most likely go back to that man that has taken care of you in the first place. In cases where you go to a shop and you say, how much is this thing? And the woman there or the man there notices that you're not ready to buy, and he insults you and tells you to go away. When you're eventually ready to buy, will you go back to such a person? So you need to make sure that at the point of awareness, where people are just looking for information, you are there. You are giving them all the information that they need to help them decide whether they should buy or not. Okay, you need to understand that it's a journey first and foremost. It's not a one-day thing. It's not everybody that sees your ad that will just see your ad, click on your ad, and buy immediately. You need to make sure you're creating a conversation with them. So what you can do is when you run ads, you can take people's phone number or tell them to comment on your post. Then you can follow up with them. Tell them to send you their WhatsApp number. On WhatsApp, you can maybe every day or every 2 days or every 3 days, depending on what works for you. You can be sending them different information about that product. On day 1, you send them, okay, if you buy our land, this is what you get, this is what you get. On day 2, you say, somebody that bought the land from us last year, the person resold the land and he sold it at 70% higher interest. You're just building rapport, you're building conversation with that person. Now, I've talked about awareness, I've talked about consideration. The third stage is conversion, where they are ready to take an action. Okay, so we've been talking for over a week now and I'm ready to buy from you. There are some things to do at that point that will ginger that person to buy immediately. If you have a discount, so if you say your price is 17,000, but okay, this person has the money, so you can tell the person, okay, Oga, if you're ready to buy within the next 24 hours, instead of selling it for 70,000, I will sell it for 60,000. Trust me, everybody likes a wolf. Even though they have that 70,000, but they are still thinking of maybe, let me buy it next week. I'm not sure yet, but because you have an offer for them, a 10,000 naira difference, even if they are not ready to buy that day, they might consider it because they don't want to miss out on that offer. Do you understand? So also your payment plan, your payment structure at that point also can help somebody take an action. So take for instance, this is not a very good example, but how many of us have done anything with government agencies before? Like you have to make a payment. So you go to somebody's office first, you pick a form, fill the form, you go to another office to stamp the form. Once you stamp the form, you now go somewhere else to generate RR number. Then you go to bank to pay. If it was not something that was compulsory for you to do, would you have done it? So you get the point. Even though you need that thing, you have the money to pay for that thing, but because the person is stressing you too much, you will just give up and go somewhere else, right? So at that point, you as a business also need to make sure that you are not stressing people out. Some businesses will tell you that we don't have POS and we don't take transfer. What will you do? You carry your money and go to another place that has POS or transfer, because as a customer, you want to feel good with what you are spending your money on. You will not let somebody stress you on your own money, right? So as a business person, you need to make sure that you are doing things that will make it easier for people to take action. Okay, so what are your payment plans? Do you have options available? If you are not taking transfer, you want to make sure you have POS available. If you don't have POS, you want to make sure that maybe there's an ATM in front of your shop that you can easily tell people, okay, Organo Vest, I beg, use that ATM and give me cash. You know, different things at that point make people take action. Do we get that conversation? Now, the final stage is care. After they have bought something from you, what do you do? Is it bye-bye, go your way, I go my way? Or do you keep that relationship going? Sometimes you might want to share different information with them. So after they purchase from you, you move them into another category to say, okay, the next time you want to buy a land from us, because you're a previous customer, we can give you 10% discount. Or because you're a previous customer, if you buy 2 more land from us, we would give you a loyalty plan. You know, different things that just helps you to keep that relationship going. Okay, even if you are not buying, refer us to your family members. Tell them now you bought the land from us and the land was good. Tell them this woman and buy from us. If you tell them, if people come through you, we can give you 1% discount, or we give you a free bag of rice every time you bring somebody to buy from us. So do we understand how that journey is now? So it's a process that you need to follow. So it's funny when people just do one thing on one day and say, the thing did not give me results. It's usually not like that because of that purchase intent. People go to a Koidumota market with intention to buy, but they don't come to Facebook or Instagram with the intention to buy. So as a business person, you need to capture their attention and walk them through that process consciously. Do we understand that? Or I just scattered our head with... Okay, so any question based on what we just talked about? Because it's almost 12 and I need to shut this down. Yeah. Facebook was designed as a social platform. Instagram, yes. And WhatsApp too. For sales. So now you are misquoting me. I'm not saying these platforms... Okay, I will answer your question. So based on the analysis, I'm not saying that this platform don't have business opportunities. But I'm just saying that the mindset of people when they come to this platform is not necessarily to come and buy. It's for social interactions. Whether we like it or not, that is the first level. People, even you yourself, you won't go to Instagram and, it's because when you are there, you see something you like, then, you can start taking attention. There are platforms that are marketplaces. Example of those platforms are Jumia, gg.com, amazon.com, Konga, all of these places. People who, if I pick up my phone now and type jumia.com, it's because I want to go there to buy something. But if I'm going to Facebook, I'm necessarily not going there because I want to buy something, but because I want to socialize. I want to see posts for my friend. But then while I'm there gossiping, like you said, people go there to gossip. So while I'm there gossiping, I see your products that I might like. But because, again, not be waiting and find come be that. I don't go just come on my card, say, okay, take, I won't buy. You as a business person need to continue interacting with me. Keep showing me your post that says, of course, again, you need to make sure you're not disturbing. That's why I say you need to time. I'll take your question, sir. Let me just answer this question. So you need to continue that conversation till the person is eventually ready to buy. Don't just do ads and, Of course, there are people that, because they already need that product, when they see it, they know that they already need it, they will buy from you immediately. I'm not saying there are not people like that, but majority of the people that you are going to meet are not people that are ready to buy immediately. You still need to find a way to have conversations with them. So I'll give you another example. Even Jumia, that is a marketplace that people come to buy something. It's not every time you go to Jumia. How many of us have gotten something on Jumia.com before? You don't buy for Jumia. So if you go to Jumia now, you click on a product and you don't buy. For the next 2 weeks, anywhere you go on the internet, you will always see that product. How many of us have experienced that before? So that's Jumia trying to remind you that, Oga, you come to our shop last week now, you don't buy it, wait till you say you won't buy. The thing still do.
They wouldn't be introducing a similar product.
Yes. So even if you buy a phone, for instance, they will start showing you earpiece that will work for that. It's just marketing. So, Oga, you buy phone for our shop that last time. This earpiece go work well for that phone. Come and buy. So that's just the way it is. You have to understand that there is a conversion and there's a conversation, and there's a journey to it, and be ready to invest in putting effort into that journey so that you can get the best results from it. Is well established and people already know Coca-Cola, they still run advertising because they want to always remind you that, Oga, we dey here for you, come and buy. MTN will always run adverts. You have bought MTN SIM, whether you like it or not, you use the SIM, you will recharge the SIM. But MTN is always still advertising just because they want to make sure that you always remember them. And they are coming up with different options, eSIM for you, different options. So the fact that it's a social interaction does not mean it's not for business. You can also go there. But I'm just telling you that as a business person, you will get more results if you understand this mindset and design your business accordingly. Okay? So, any question on that? Any other questions? Yeah, said yes. Yeah. Are most likely going to buy. So let's do it together now. Would a 18-year-old person be interested in buying a land, even if he has the money? Okay, so let me share my own personal experience. I went to school on Redemption Camp, Lagos Ibadan Expressway, where the land is, where the new camp is. Is there any redeem member here? Is there any redeem member here? The permanent site now, where the new auditorium is, Shimawa. When I was in school, that was in 2010, they were selling that land for 80,000 naira. But because then I was less than 20, what did I want to buy land for then? Even though we had the money then, a lot of students had the money then. But because, land no day our matter, waiting day our matter that year now, buy phone, buy jeans, buy that, buy this. We didn't buy the land. But right now, imagine some of us had bought that land then. I know 1 or 2 persons that bought because they had uncles that, advised them to just buy. And they had to resell when the new auditorium was going there. We knew how much they resold, right? So, because no matter, like I said earlier again, it sounds like a joke, but for some people, no matter how much follow-up and evangelism you do, they will not buy from you. So you don't want to focus your marketing efforts on those kind of people. So if somebody will be buying land, for instance, right now, what age range do you think that person would be? 25 upwards. In our Nigerian reality today, a lot of 25-year-olds are just coming out of school. They are just finishing NYSC. They are just looking for. They are even looking for what to eat. They are not thinking of what to buy land now. Of course, 25 sounds like a good age. But like I said, as a business person, you need to be realistic. Because one, you are spending money on advertising. You want to make sure that you are getting good results from the money that you are spending. A lot of 25-year-olds in Nigeria right now would not be thinking of land. Because at that point, they are just coming out of school, they are just finishing NYSC, they are just getting their first job, all of those things. Yoruba people will say, Omode ole mekoje, or something like that. The first money that a boy would have, it will be to buy akara. If you are just getting your first job, you are not thinking of investing that money. You want to settle yourself first. So 25 might not really be a good age for you to target. Even 30s, for some cases, 30, you are first thinking of getting married. Depending on the kind of job you have, you are just getting married. At that point, you want to make sure your family is, standing well first. Of course, you can target 30, but then again, so if you're selling a 35 million naira property, for instance, you know that a lot of 30-year-olds right now cannot be thinking of buying a 35 million naira property. All these 600k plot of land, 700k, 1.2 million, 1.5, you can still target those people. So as a business person, you yourself need to sit down and face the reality. Don't use what should be. Even though we say our country bad, should we this kind? No, forget that one. Country bad, we accept. Face waiting the ground. Okay. So you sit down and say, what are the age range of people that are most likely going to buy this product? So I said you can target people based on age, gender, location, and interest. Age, gender, location, and interest. Okay. So gender, who they buy land, man or woman? Both of them they buy land, Abi. Who they influence the decision to buy the land? Most likely a woman, right? The man might not, the man has other things that he's thinking about. It's the woman that will pinch him and say, okay, let's tie this money down somewhere. Okay? So sometimes there are some kind of campaigns you can run. Now there are different kind of campaigns that you can also run, depending on what your budget is. So I will give us another example. Indomie noodles, for instance. If you see all their adverts, it's focused on the children and the mother. Why? Who they chop Indomie for house? The children. Who they decide whether to buy Indomie or Golden Penny or any of the other products that are available. So those are the two people that matter to their business. And if you see their campaign, they do songs that children can easily play with, and the mother will also feel good. Mama do good, oh, you do good. Mom like no other, So their focus is both the children and the mother, because those are the people. The man can just say, okay, take money, buy food in the house, and that's all. He doesn't care if you buy Dangote noodles or Indomie noodles or all of those other things. So you also need to understand that. So you might decide to run a campaign to say you want to focus on only women, and in that your campaign, what you are doing is telling women to advise their husband to come and buy your land. Right? You can decide to say, okay, this campaign that I want to run, or this particular one I want to do this week, I just want to focus on only women. And the way you craft your message is a way that you are telling women to probably, for women that can afford to buy, go ahead, but also make sure you influence your husband to buy from you. So in this kind of campaign, you can do something like you just gave birth now, but you want to make sure that your children have a secured future. Why not buy this land in their name now, so that 20 years time, when they will become 22, 25, they will already have something that they can fall back on. If you tell a woman that kind of thing, it will touch her emotion, and she will go and terrorize that man to come and buy. Do you understand how campaigns work now? You can decide to do a campaign that focuses on only men, and what you are telling them is, okay, this COVID-19 period now, nothing they sure again. No. Why not buy this land now, so that in case your job stops tomorrow, you will have something to fall back to. That kind of message would resonate better with a man. If you tell a woman that kind of thing, she might not understand it fully, right? Well, so you see how the dynamics work. You can do a campaign that focuses on everybody and say, okay, everybody, this is what I'm telling you. But you can say, okay, so Valentine's Day, for instance, you might want to show products that, buy these gifts for the person you love. Those kind of campaigns, you might want to focus on specific genders or do, general gender. So I said age. I've talked about age. We've talked about age. Talk about gender. The next thing is location. People that can afford 35 million, where do they stay in this Lagos? Because again, you are looking for people that would give you the money that you are looking for. You want to focus on where there are plenty. You can find some of them in Agege. Definitely, there are people who are multi-billionaires who stay in places like Agege, Mushi, and all of those places. But because you are paying money for this thing you are doing and you want to get the best value out of it, then you want to focus on where you go see them plenty. So that if you talk to 10 people, at least one of them will finally say yes. Compared to say, you can't take all your time, go talk to one person, and that person can't still talk no at the end of the day. So you get how it works. You get how you have to balance it. So age, location, gender, then interest. People that are already interested in real estate. When you pick particular interest online, what the algorithm does is look for those people that are already interacting with content like that. So if on my page, for instance, I'm always checking out posts from a real estate company, I am telling the system that, okay, I am interested in real estate. If I go on Instagram and I go and search for where to buy land in Asaba, that already shows that I have an interest in buying land in Asaba. So when you run ads and you target interest to say people looking for land in Asaba, it will definitely show to me, because I have. So when you're running your adverts, just the same way we did caption, Facebook would ask you to select the interest that you are looking for. So you can select real estate as an interest. You can select real estate investment as an interest. So for people that go to Instagram to say how to invest in real estate, that's an interest in real estate investment. So when you show your own ad from the other side to real estate investment, then your ad will show to me because I have gone to say I am looking for real estate investment. It's on that platform. So when you are running your ads now, we did that last week now. I showed us how to do that. So if you go to your Facebook page for now, any post you post on your Facebook page, you will see a button that says boost posts. So click on that boost post. It will take you to the advertising platform. On the advertising platform, you can choose the people that you want based on 4 things, which are the 4 things I just explained: the age, the gender, the location, and the interest. So you type in what you want to target, and Facebook will go on your behalf and look for those people and show them your advert. All right, so was that clear enough? Should I go over it again? Is there anybody that didn't understand something that you want me to talk about again? All right, so I don't need to go through these slides again. I've already explained what it means to do the customer's journey. You need to understand the customer's journey and make sure that you are interacting with those customers at the different stages that they are. Remember I said there's the awareness stage. Awareness stage is just looking for general information. The way you make them feel at that point would determine if they will come back to buy from you, right? I give you an example of, you go to a consumer market, for instance, and you meet a man that was very nice to you, gave you all the information you need about that product.
Don't worry.
On the day that you're eventually ready to buy, you will definitely go back to that same man, right? You will not want to go back to another shop where you're going to start the process all over again. You definitely want to go back to that same man, okay? So the way you make them feel at the awareness stage will determine if they will eventually come back to buy from you. Second stage is consideration. At that point, they are thinking about buying it, but they have not decided. They are considering it, but they have not decided. So at that point, you want to give them information that will make it easier for them to decide. So if you have discounts, if you have promotions running, if you have incentives, then you might want to share it to them at that point, because those are the things that will help them decide to buy, okay? If you have different things, all of those things are up. Then we talk about the third stage, which is action. When they are ready to take an action, at that point, do you have payment options that makes it easier for them to buy? I gave an example of how you have to go from one office to another to pick up form, sign form. If you have those kind of process, a lot of people will just say, you know what, I'm not doing it again. So again, I like to give this example of Jumia. Those days when Jumia started, when you see a product, you click on the product, you add it to your basket. After you add it to your basket, they ask you to confirm if this is what you want to buy. That's like the third step. Then on the fourth step, that's where you make payment. But they said that a lot of people were dropping off, which is normal. So I see something now, I like it, but while I'm still trying to do your next step, a call comes into my phone. I pick the call. After the call, I might forget that I was doing something before, and I'll just face something else. Those things are live issues that happen. So at that point, you want to make sure that you get the person's attention and make them finish that business right there. Reduce your processes. If you need them to fill any form, collect the money first, because once they are paid to you at that point, they don't have a choice again. They will still fill all your forms. You can just tell them that, Oga, for our own documentation, or I beg, help us fill this form. Because they have already paid you, it will be easier to them to fill that form. But if you start bringing up all the forms before you collect the money, you're just like, you know what, don't worry. Maybe next week I'll come back when I have the time. That next week might not come. So you want to make sure that you are helping people take the action that they need at that point. Then finally, we have the care stage. Like I said, people have bought from you. Is that where you end the relationship? Do you say, Oga, it was nice doing business with you, go your way, let me go my way? Or you have a plan to keep them engaged, okay? Keep interacting with them. You can also draw up a plan to say, okay, for everybody that buy from us, anytime you bring somebody else to buy from us, we'll give you maybe a 5% discount, or we'll give you a bag of rice, or we'll give you this, we'll give you that, to just make sure that you keep that relationship going. All right? So any questions before I shut this down? So thank you guys. This is 1208. Thank you for paying attention. You can always reach me if you have further questions.
All right, let's put hands together for a speaker. That was interesting. I hope we were impacted. Knowledge is power. Okay? So I want to thank everybody for coming today. I want to thank you for being here on time. For those of us that are still obeying our rules of booking seats ahead of time, most of the times we struggle with that on our WhatsApp group.